Dr. Rowley is tonight saying there is sufficient evidence to prove that a rogue unit exists under the Ministry of National Security, and he wants answers from both the National Security Minister and the Prime Minister as head of the National Security Council. Dr. Rowley says the Minister and the government must tell the country whether an allocation for the flying squad was made in the budgetary allocation to the Ministry of National Security. Samson Nanton has more.
The opposition leader says someone must explain why vehicles were provided for a unit believed to be the resurgence of the flying squad, if in fact it does not exist.
We have discovered that the supplier of those vehicles is the normal supplier of vehicles to the police service. As a matter of fact, the supplier's only business is the supply of motor vehicles to the police service. And they were not supplied as any loan. They were supplied under an arrangement for ongoing continuous use with arrangements for replacement when and if they become defective.
He told the media those denying the operations of the flying squad have opened up many questions, including why there was a bigger allocation to the Ministry of National Security in the last budget.
Would you hold it against me if I come to the conclusion that it was the intention of the government to fund something like this in a clandestine way, or that the climate could have existed for monies of that nature to be funding something like this unbeknownst to the people of Trinidad and Tobago?
He's calling once again for the resignation of National Security Minister Jack Warner and a full explanation from the Prime Minister as head of the National Security Council. He wants Minister Warner to say whether the unit played any role in investigating him.
He came to the Parliament after and told the Parliament that in an effort to determine my whereabouts and my actions with my constituents during the flooding period, he put surveillance on the office of the Member of Parliament for Diego Martin West. Today I want to ask him, was that surveillance done by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, or was it done by this unit?
Dr. Rowley also wants the Police Service Commission to investigate whether the unit has in fact been operating without legal legitimacy.
Well,